Hello, I'm Whisper. This is Dyson Sphere Program, and let us get into our slow speed run. Now, I have found out before I was swearing about screen tear. I found out the reason for screen tear. Windows, in its infinite wisdom, thank you Microsoft, suddenly decided that my screen could only handle 30 Hz. So yeah, no surprise it was screen tearing like mad. God damn it, Bill. Anyway, so what we're going to do today is I want to start getting a little more serious about proliferation. And is this a good area? I think it is. Yeah, we'll save this area. Oh, you can see I've been doing a lot of things. The dark fog farm has been torn to bits. I'll tear all that lot down and later I will import anything that I need from another farm. Don't need it just now. So let's clear an area for working. Sized area, will this do? Probably. We're going to go Blue Proliferation. Proliferation. And let's start with this. Could shove that right on the end there. Yuck. But I could do it. Yeah, I've put the spacing, well, it's probably the length on that. When I first did this, it was more get things done rather than do things right. Okay, let's get things out. Thank you. Okay, what other things do we need? We need that, because we want to proliferate our proliferator. Now we've got all of these, we don't need them. We will play with the dark fog toys. Hello, that's interesting. Where are these? We don't need them either. Everything else kind of chuck-a-dory. Alright. So, proliferator. So we end up basically, there's three things here. We can have three lines. So that one, 2 a second from 2 cold a second. Nice and easy. So one assembler. We're going to go the full line of 15 because hey, it's just easy peasy. That takes the 2 input from there, a second, and next one a second. It's a diamond. That takes 2 from there, which is 2 every 2 seconds, and makes 1 every 2 seconds. So normally, we're doing 15. Alright, let's say we're doing 10. It'd be 20 a second there, 10 a second there, and 5 a second there, mate. It's just 10 divided by 2 seconds, 10 divided by 1 second, 10 divided by half a second, times 2. We're going 15. Now, because we're doing this, it's going to be 3 times as fast. So, that would normally be 15, 7.5 times 3 is 22 or 23. We're going to be doing some self-proliferation on the last step just to max it up. So it'll be closer to the 28, maybe a bit over 28. Okay, so let's start first. We'll just make sure we're going to have... Actually, we'll do these. We'll leave a gap to the left. This area will be for the proliferator to go in. This one is in the middle. It'll be green. Okay, so what will come out will be 1 and back, and 1 more, which will be... Alright, what's needed? Coal. Basic proliferation, coal, easy peasy. Let's not chow down too much of it. So we'll just leave it at that. Next one takes that plus a diamond. So we'll have diamond. Happen to know that these are locals, so we don't need a ton of them. Next one, blue, needs our lovely carbon nanotubes, and we're going to have to start doing something about the carbon nanotubes. Since that's coming off planet, we'll get that many. End result will be that. We may as well go for the full 20,000. And we'll of course want to do warpers and stuff. And let's get that right now. Local and remote supply. We're not supplying that. We'll leave that for remote. We're not getting that remote because it's being made locally. And this one will get off planet as well. Let's just see. I think here we are. Yeah, umpteen bajillion diamonds from Kimberlite. We don't have to worry about running out of them. Okay, so before I do that, let's chuck. Let's get this straight in the head. We want, coming out of here, we will have diamonds. So we'll just throw that down as a bit of a thing. Now this other one will be coming left and back across. That just gives us our spacing. And over here we will be pulling out coal. You've got green already. And you are going to have blue, and I will turn that off so it doesn't blink and drive you. No, not that one. Where's the warning light one? There. You're not powered. I do not care that you are not powered. Right, the green will come out of here, come all the way down here. So we've got room to proliferate it and come back. And we will have the carbon nanotubes, whoops, too far, come out here, and they will be proliferated, and this will come back here somewhere. So let's start 15. That's going to be a heck of a lot of items. Going back and forth there. Now we'll take you out to there. And this one we'll take one little further. Got my numbers right? Yep. Lengths I should say, not numbers. Excellent. Okay. In this case, they'll come along to there. This will come back to here. And then we will extend this one out to there, and in the end this one comes back to here and we'll be done. Right, let's do sorters very quickly. Oops. Oh, wrong button. Fingers on fingers. Easy peasy, don't have to think about it. Let's just mark that belt to show, yes, this is what it is. In fact, it should have been on there, but never mind. That is coal. This one is diamonds. This one is going to be pain in the butt. And that pops up. You'll note that I'm doing speed and such like. And that's because I want to start making a Dyson Sphere, which is partly why I'm doing this. We're 40 odd hours in, 42 hours in, and yeah, we're kind of on the slow side, eh, Whisper? So we kind of need to get a wriggle on. Probably should have gotten it done within 20 hours, but I wasn't exactly focused on it. Where are we? There we are. Okay. Diamond in, proliferator in, proliferator out. Nanotube in, proliferator in, proliferator out. Done. Now let's do, just take it. Let's put down the two of them, and we want to self-proliferate as well. So we get the biggest bang out of the buck. Didn't bring any of these out. Two tabs so that it comes on the bottom and goes out on the top. Oops, there we are. Now we want another one of these. Bring you in, bring you through and into outbound. Last of all, out to here. And we are going to prioritize you. We want everything out there first to make sure that everything that gets in here is properly proliferated. And that is pretty much it. Let's just book a few of these here. I probably have gotten away with doing it another way, but yeah. No, that's covered. Alright. We will just do the cheap and cheerful. Get rid of those. Nest in these. Let's turn on the alerts again. Everything is powered. So, remote demand, local demand, remote demand. Just so we can send it off planet if and when we want to, which we probably will want to do for our sites. We shall see. Now while that comes in, these are coming from off planet. This is the ones from the spinner form. And that's okay, but we're starting to get quite a few items that are chowing down on these, and we're going to have more. So, I think next build will probably be... Oh, hooray, here we go. The next build will probably be a fire ice to... Hello, where's our... Did I forget to turn on the diamonds? Oh, I forgot to turn on the diamonds. Well, there you go, trap the young players. And even oldies like me. What was I muttering about? Oh yes, we need to do, I think, a fire ice to get a massive amount of graphene, and then we'll use a bunch of the titanium on this planet and just do a mix, which is graphene plus carbon nanotubes. Should come up pretty well, and we will need the hydrogen for things like what do you call it? Quantum chips, which we will need when we start getting into doing the Dyson Sphere itself. We will need quite a few. Okay, well that's running. Let's have a look at the production. How much? The local planet, we'll go 1 minute. Proliferator. 400. So that's doing pretty good. 2700 and 1688. What's that in seconds? Let me just whip out a calculator. Divided by 60 and 28.133 reciprocating. So yeah, just over 28 a second are getting created. It's pretty handy. And some of course are being chewed up and used. That's just to proliferate the last stage. We could proliferate everything, but then you have to start getting into multiples and you need less of these or more of these of each stage, and I'm just a lazy sod. Just give me the last bit, because coal is cheap, diamonds are cheap. Nanotubes are sodding not cheap. Alright, I think that's pretty much it. So there is a quick and simple build, and I will have a bit of a think about how to do a fire ice to graphene and carbon nanotube build, and then we'll stop these ones from chewing the off-world stuff and using on-world made stuff. And the best part is that doing that will really chow down on a lot of this, and that will free up space on the planet for building. Technically we don't need to worry too much, but hey, I'd like to strip this entire planet completely. But anyway, cheers and enjoy Dyson Sphere.